here with Mindfully Carly, and I'd like to do another yoga pose with you today. So today we're going to do tree pose. We have a couple of options where we can modify them. So what I'd like you to do is just go ahead and stand kind of in mountain pose. Lift your toes up and back down. Lift your heels up, back down, and just soften your knees for just a moment. Let's take a deep breath in and out. In through the nose and blow it out our mouth. Allow your shoulders to soften. Kind of roll the shoulders back and back down. Now just breathe naturally in through the nose and out through the nose. So with tree pose, it can sound complicated or daunting, but it isn't. And the great thing about tree pose is it brings you strength and flexibility. It also allows you to strengthen your legs and your ankles and core. So let's start off with something simple. I call it a kickstand. So for example, just like your bicycle. So you're just going to bring your foot, the heel, kind of to the ankle. And you don't want to swing your hip out. Just do your best to stand straight. Bring the kickstand up to the ankle. So your foot to the ankle. That's all you're going to do. Is just kind of stand here. Allow yourself to keep your balance. So let's start with that. Take a deep breath in and out. Through the nose. Out through the nose. The next one, put your foot back down. The next one is another simple one. You're just going to stand here and kind of just bring your knee up like that. So all I want you to do is stand and bring the knee up. That's all you need to do. So try that and hold the pose. If you need to hold on, you can hold on to, a shelf, a bookcase, a chair, probably a chair, a heavier chair, like a dining room chair or a folding chair is a good option. So if you need to just stand and hold like this, that's okay too. This is one that I like to practice even when I'm just sitting in the grocery line or if I'm watering the garden outside. It's a nice way to keep yourself trying to balance yourself. So it's a nice way to keep strength and flexibility in your legs, and also a good way to keep your balance. Because as we get older, we find our balance is more complicated. So let's try that again. Just going to lift the foot. Doesn't matter which leg, you can practice on both. So just lift the foot, bend the knee, and that's the simplest way to do it. Now the next step for tree pose, you would just bring your foot just below the knee, and then allow you're kind of like a triangle here with your knee. Let the hip go out and hold it this way. You can bring it, if you focus straight ahead, you'll find that you're less likely to fall. Now, perhaps if you still don't feel comfortable with that, go back to the original where you're just going to bend the knee and lift your foot. And if you need to hold on, please hold on, because the more you practice, the more you'll be able to do it. And the more you focus, just look straight ahead. Find a focal point so that you can do that. And then you're just going to start with one side of the leg and switch to the other. If you want to be even more complicated, you could bring it all the way up high to do it that way, up into close to the groin area. Bring your hands into prayer pose. Put them out by your side. Some people like to put them over their head. There isn't a wrong way to do it. The biggest thing is to just try it. So start with your simple kickstand. Perhaps start with just putting your knee up, and you might wobble, and that's okay. You're trying it, you're starting out slow, and then of course to the next step, bringing the foot just below the knee. So there's 3 different ways to do that. So take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Allow yourself to feel strong and tall, and I hope you will practice this at home, and you can always go back to this video at any time to just remind yourself on how to do it. If you have questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And we'll see you soon on the next week's yoga pose.